Nacho enjoys the New Year's party with his real best friend Chris Martin, while Harry was dumped like rubbish. If you wonder how Chris Martin could end up in spare acknowledgements, he's Nacho's best friend. They've even got matching tattoos. I'm a huge Coldplay fan, but I take a lot of comfort in this fact. Chris Martin engaged to remain friends with his ex, even though she was living with another man while Chris was on tour. He likes everyone. I don't know, I think he's just genuinely romantic, you know, Latinos in general. And Nacho's rich enough to get any friends that he wants. But the only A-lister that he constantly posted on his Instagram is Chris. Oh, and Ellen DeGeneres. So, I believe he's not a social climber. It's a loss for Harry in the fact that he got some real good people around him that could help him have a drama-free life, but he still chose his self-destructive life instead. To think about it, the only Meghan interview, including magazines, her podcast, etc., that didn't contain any shades, complaints or such things was Ellen's interview. That now I believe she got from Nacho's link. I get the impression that Nacho and his family are good people, who have excellent connections of their own. They're also recently in Australia with the Tindalls. I think they're trying to make sure he's safe and has people who actually have his best interests in mind watching out for him. He doesn't have anyone else. He wouldn't have been used as a commodity. His California family sat back and let him self-destruct while they pocketed millions. Even the source that said Nacho had a New Year's party at his mansion with his friend Chris Martin, while himself was unaware and uninvited. It's been months since we last saw Harry with Nacho on the polo field. Then a flurry of rumours of a rift between the two emerged. When TMZ was showing the polo matches that Harry and Nacho were participating in, I thought Markle must be in heaven to see how a real man like Nacho looks and conducts himself. And there she was with Harry, who talks incessantly of his mother and his third leg. How can she stand him? A balding ginger with moobs and unresolved anger and entitlement issues. Ugh. What healthy woman wants to be a mother substitute? Wants to be married to a liar who's been publicly called out? Wants to be pitied because she married the world's biggest joke? Worst of all, what woman wants to be married to a pariah? Someone who wants to be married to a prince. She's the one who cast herself in the role of Diana 2.0. She wears a perfume very similar, maybe even the same one to Diana's, unless you're hunting for someone with mummy issues. You don't wear their dead mother's perfume. She had a middling career and was honestly aging out of the game. She married into the stratosphere of society. She's also a liar. She tells various versions of the same story and then gaslights the public into thinking they have the wrong idea. They never said they wanted privacy. They never said the word racism. These things were so heavily implied that any person with a functioning brain could put two and two together. But we were the ones who were wrong for taking what they said at face value.